Music started for me very cliche in the church. Such a good place to start as a musician. I mean, I picked up the guitar when I was 14 to learn how to play, but then I picked up songwriting because my tutor was like, hey dude, you know what, why don't you try writing songs and see what comes out of it. My first ever studio experience was sometime in 2015. I put out like my first proper single in 2016, around that time. And it's been an amazing journey so far. Hello there, it's Anendlessocean, and I'm here to break down my new song, Yah for NotJustVerses. About my new single, Yah, the inspiration behind this one, I think it was just part of the process. So I really love to write, and I really love to produce as well. So it was just one of these. It was in the middle of the night. I was up, I was just with my guitar, and but like there's this, the word Yah had been in my subconscious and in my spirit for such a long time. So, and the word Yah actually means answer. It's the Igbo word for answer. And I'd just been thinking about it. And then also I'm at a time where, like I'm in a very conscious place as to, listening and hearing God more, and even like in like that communication. So it was just that thing of like Yah, like I'm speaking and I know that He's listening, however it may look to me right now, whether it's like very evident that He's listening or not. And then that's where the Yah song came about, and it's such a beautiful song. After writing it, I just decided, you know what, I think I want to put this out. I got into the studio, made the music, the instrumental, as many of us know it as, and then the rest is history. Here we are. Sling stones, kill giants, that's the climate, it's the science of your rulership. And we are only to a taste. In you there's liberty, oh there's freedom. You give clarity in our conundrum. Swing the heavens, a pendulum over it. Sling stones kill giants. I'm sure a number of us will be conversant with the David and Goliath thing. It's how like God can make little things big, and that's just like one of God's modus operandi, make little things big. And there's liberty in Him. In you there's liberty, oh there's freedom. There's freedom. You give clarity in our conundrum. In the midst of confusion and midst of madness, He's such a holding place and safe place. Swing the heavens, a pendulum over it. I think that one is just, man, let the heavens come down in whatever way that, God wants it to. The name Anendlessocean, I get this question a lot of times. I personally believe that whatever God is the source of is infinite. And then I used to use the name Ayo as my stage name. But, Ayo didn't like really mean anything strong to me. So I had to like switch it up and just thought of something. And, whatever God is the source of is infinite. So that's why I decided to use an endless as a phrase to start. But then, I just wanted to complete it, make it more rounded, and I decided to use the word ocean because, the ocean is very vast and deep. Oh, you're without an end, or should we count it? Many, many reasons to call you Yah 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 Nagaza. When we call your name, you will answer. He's without an end, that's for sure, for anybody who knows who God is. He's without an end, and there are so many reasons to call Him Yah. Yah is an Hebrew word which means God, and many, many reasons to call you Yah 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 Nagaza. That line, if you've been in church, hopefully you've been in for a number of times. There's the song that says, "Boy, I triple Nagaza, Messiah," if you know that one. So that Nagaza means the God who we can call and sure to answer. My inspiration behind the name of my projects, most of my projects I use polygons. I just wanted to use something very, that had continuity. For those that listen to me and that know me, my favorite artist is Ed Sheeran, and then he did that thing with mathematical sets. So I just wanted to do something of that nature, and decided to use polygons. So I have a paragon, decagon, hexagon, octagon, which is the newest of the bunch. So yeah, I just wanted something with continuity. Decided to use shapes, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so what would I describe my type of music? First of all, I would like to say it's genre bending, and then secondly, very honest and very vulnerable. I mean, if you listen across my projects, there are songs that are about my faith. There are songs that are about my personal experiences and my journey in life. So for me, it's just whatever that I'm experiencing at the time that I put out. And then fortunately, I've been privileged to have a number of people find themselves in this music that I'm making, whether it's faith-based or just other experiences, the love songs, the heartbreak songs I've put out. So, I mean, for me, I'll say number one is genre bending and just, you know, making music that is impactful and positive and, you know, that could give hope to as many people that come across my music. You got me knocking, got me hitting on your door like it's me and alarmist. Why would I exit when I'm in you? Triple down, body, spirit, soul type of kinda. Ó dá mi lójú pé ó wá sáyé sóòlì, má lè fi mí ṣáyà. Still on still, matter of fact, we a certainty. There's no counterfeit to you are right instead. So that it's just like the knock sound. I don't want to do like Nigerians who know it, but and you got me knocking, hitting on your door like very enthusiastic to go in, but you know, and then it's me, an alarmist. It's like, okay, like I'm knocking like this, something huge that I want to speak about. That Yoruba line, ó dá mi lójú pé ó wá sáyé sóòlì, má lè fi mí ṣáyà, means that I'm very certain of the fact that you came down to earth to make me your bride. This is very biblical and scriptural, so I hope that does justice to that. So, I mean, he came down to make me his bride, and I'm very certain of that. It's the meaning of that line. Still on still, matter of fact, we a certainty. There's no counterfeit to you are right instead. There's nobody like Baba God. There's no replica, and that is final. The song Gratitude, to be honest, when I was putting it out, I wasn't thinking that it was going to be that impactful. I put it out on like the first day of December after I'd put out an LP like 3 months before that. The first place I premiered that song was at my concert, my first ever concert in Lagos in 2023. And you know, the song just kind of had its own energy and its own frequency. I never expected it, but I'm glad that, you know, people have shared how like the song has been of huge impact to their lives, and you know, it's such a blessing to see that. Yeah, 2025 is definitely the year of collaborations for me. I haven't really done a lot of collaborations in the past. So this year I'm looking forward to working with a lot of people. I've got at least 2 projects coming out. I'm looking forward to working with maybe like 2 to 3 that I don't know if I want to mention now so that it could come off as surprises when I finally do that. Yes, I am an Anendlessocean, and I just finished breaking down my song Yah on NotJustVerses. So make sure you subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment.